Hey everybody, I'm Stitch Kitten, and today, look at, I have a canvas. Also, even in this face cam, there's a lamp, so, yeah, I don't have overhead lighting in my office studio, and, uh, I just got hair in my eye. Lovely. Use me. You butthole, do not! Oh, did you guys see that? My cat just dragged my canvas. None of them have done that even one time yet. You butt! She didn't hurt it, did she? I don't think so. Breaker, don't do that. I think it's because it's in the way now. It was kind of out of the way before. I mean, like, it was in the middle of stuff, but, like, they could go around it. Now it's kind of right here. Man, I did just get something terrible in my eye. Hold on. Sorry. I'm gonna go fix that, apparently. But I have to get water anyway, because it's painting day! But yeah, I figure I've been setting up for a minute. You guys can watch me set up some more, because it might be a second. I forgot that there was so much stuff to do before you actually start painting. This is my problem with all projects, I think, is I forget that there are things you have to do before the hyperfixation starts. It's a problem. ADHD is fun. Anyway, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get water and whatever the heck this thing is in my eye. Okay, water required. I should put some freaking newspapers down on my desk because I didn't do that. And I'm gonna get paint and stuff all over my very nice pressboard desk. It's not real wood, but it's close enough. I've always got newspapers. Yeah, see, I'm gonna be so bleached out because of all the lamps. That is like that is one of the big things that has to happen in new office whenever we move. I know the moving is kind of a pipe dream still, but like whenever it happens, overhead lighting in the office, guys. That's gonna be so nice to not have to deal with all these freaking lights for you and for me. Like, I look like I'm in a freaking campfire. But it's just my office. I know, I'm life-sized. I'm gonna go back to being a little bit smaller. Cause here, hold on. This is how I have us set up for later. Is I'm gonna go back to being this size so you guys can see the whole canvas. But hi, I will be on camera today for real. Like I said, I can't figure out, yeah, or standing when I want to do the top stuff, but yeah, no, the canvas is huge. So, yeah, it's gonna be me kind of just like, wow, today. I couldn't figure out how to get a face cam up here without blinding you because the lights are all right here. So, yeah. Hi camera. Hello. But also, we're gonna be behind today. I do you guys get to see me wear this cute shirt that has no back in it though, so hopefully that makes up. Yeah, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Um, and that's because I have no paint. I'm realizing. Yeah, paint is important for painting. Where is my paint? Uh, yeah, I don't know if you guys can really tell without like comparison values, but I did mix up like a light blue wash based on the Miku blues that I bought, and so there's like a really light like turquoise cyan wash around the whole thing right now. Um which I think is gonna bring all my colors together a little bit, hopefully, because I'm really bad at color theory. It might make everything terrible, but we're gonna try. Yeah, holy shirt. Um, oh, my freaking comments are in the wrong place because uh, line of action. There we go. Well, because of me doing line of action. Line of action is great. It's not their fault. But yeah. Oh, also, you guys want to see my ink? It has only gotten better as it's sat around because, like, the ashes and stuff are condensing. Okay, look at this. Look at how black it is. It's like a void jar. Can you even? I can't even see through it. I haven't tried to. Exactly. It's so good. I haven't tried to paint with it or anything yet since it's been this dark because I'm worried that the color is getting my hopes up. But the color is really nice, and honestly, if it ends up being like really crappy ink, like that's a cute little, what do they call it? Like a dark academia jar, like just a trinket for my wall. Uh, Also, if you guys don't know what dark academia like decorations are, that's just like when anybody takes like the learned witchy aesthetic, like books and potion bottles and crap like that, and then they just like make decorations out of it. Um, so like if you have like I'm trying to think if I have any that's like actually really that, but I think a lot of my stuff is a little poppy for that. A little too bright to count. Oh, I have been staring at this wash for days, guys. I don't know where to start. I think I have to start in the sand or maybe in the sky, but I don't know which one. And I feel like whichever one I start with is going to affect, yeah, I don't know. See, okay. I do this in real life too, and some people really appreciate it, and some people it makes really upset. Um, but I just, so I spent a lot of my formative years with books, so I am very aware that I use vocabulary and words that are way outside of typical usage, and I'm just not always sure when I'm supposed to explain myself. So I over explain myself because I feel like people don't like asking. So I over explain myself to make sure that, yeah, 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 I try. But also, it's not to make anybody feel stupid or because I'm assuming anybody is clueless. I'm assuming I'm clueless. I'm assuming I have no idea what's happening, and I may or may not be using a word that is completely irrelevant to human usage, and only relevant for books. Is I swear, it's commentary on no one but myself. uh, okay. Where is my reference? My reference are. That's very reciprocal of you. Alright. Okay. I think I have to step away from my painting for just a second, and I have to pee anyway. But I'm gonna go pee. I won't even take you to the BRB screen because I'm not leaving. I just have to pee, and I want to not stare at this for a second. And then I think I'll come back and start with the mountains. I think the mountains are the. I think I've been trying to pick one of those other two because they're like big areas to get done, but I think the if I just start with the mountains, that's gonna get me started, and then I will feel better about doing the foreground things. I just do like the mid-ground thing. Okay. I'm gonna do the mountains. When I get back, I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back. I won't even take you to the BRB. And yeah, I'll see you guys in just a second. Okay, for anyone who doesn't know, I'm so proud of this thing. I made this. Uh, it is two curtains and some big fuzzy yarn that was on sale, and a cheap ass buckle. See, it's got a buckle on it. It closes in the back. I want to add a pocket. I know, right? You would never know. You would never know it was two curtains and not an apron. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah, it was just two curtains that were like really see-through and nobody was gonna use because they look like this. And about 30 minutes on my sewing machine. Ah, thank you, Radius. Thank you. We were going the same place with that one. Um, but yeah, no, I'm so proud of this thing. 'Cause let me tell you, you know what two cheapo curtains cost? It's like less than $10. You know what a whole apron? Yeah, thank you. Thank you. You know what a whole freaking work apron cost? Even if I wanted to go buy it like at some touristy little kid shop for like a kid because I'm small, it was gonna be like $30 for like literally this, for like not as nice as this because they didn't have clips on it. It's just string. Uh, and no pockets. I could add pockets still because it's mine. I mean, I could have added pockets to the other one, but I would have paid $30. Yeah. Okay. Okay. If you have basic hand sewing skills and or a sewing machine, this is all I did. I took one curtain. I made a big long strip of one curtain, right? I measured about how wide I wanted the front to be and about how tall, and I cut a rectangle. This is just a rectangle with seam allowance. Um, I sewed the two together and I put a string to tie around my neck and a clip on the back. Well, you got the ADHD, so like maybe you're more than halfway there because I had probably the sewing machine um and moderate understanding of fabric when I did this. This was probably my first like real garment that I made. Uh, because I've fixed things before, but every time I think I'm gonna make like a whole thing, I just don't. Like, I keep thinking it would be so cool to macrame some fishnet stockings, and then every time I get into the weeds about how long it's going to actually take to set up, um, and that's before I actually get started doing it, and then I don't do it. Because ADHD is fun. Speaking of, I'm still not doing these mountains I said I was gonna do. So let's try and start those here. Maybe I will mute for just a second so you don't have to listen to me playing with paint cans right next to the microphone. Oh, you know what? I just realized what I can use the face cam for. You guys can watch me do color mixing. Hold on. Give me a second, I'll set that up. I didn't even think of that. But yeah, I mix like all my own colors while I'm doing this, and you guys typically don't get to see that part because it's kind of just happening on the side, or because I'm painting off camera. But here, I bet I can set this up in a way that is reasonable, hopefully. I'm just gonna move some things here. And I guess I could mute again to not let you guys listen to all this crap. But it's too late now, so let me know if I'm bugging you. And then I think I can set it like maybe here. If I move the paints. Mm, maybe here. Sorry, I'm trying to get a spot where it's gonna be kind of stable and then I have to have it at a weird angle from all the stuff I can set it on, I think. Oh, maybe I can set it on this. Yeah, wait, I think that's gonna work. Oh, just a tad. I didn't I didn't tell my cats that this chair wasn't a scratch toy ever, so that's what they think it is. It was cheap when I bought it, and I didn't care enough to yell at them about it, and uh, yeah, now it's a scratch toy. A whale. But yeah, no, it's really bad. The foam and everything is coming out. Let me see. Oh, it freeze framed me from earlier. Ew, my face. Stop that. Go back to being a live camera. Nah, we're chilling. This is good time day. Good time day stream. I don't know where I was going with that, but this is chill stream. Chill stream days. Yeah. Sorry, me too, but also I had a really good day yesterday that kind of balanced it out. I don't know if y'all went and did stuff for Valentine's or Singles Day or whatever, but I sure as heck did. And that was so fun. But also now I'm a little bit I'm being a little bit silly about it. Sorry if I end up being not so sad appropriate as usual. Oh, what if I do this? Wait, I think I figured it out. Sorry, I'm still sitting here trying to figure out what I can set this freaking webcam on. But maybe yeah. Tissue box to the rescue. That's crazy work, dude. Right before Valentine's Day? Aw, I'm sorry. Like, did something happen, or you just decided that was the day? Right before Valentine's? Or are you making a joke? I can't tell. I see, okay. So, she kinda. Okay, that's fair then. Yeah, I had some interesting timing with my freaking ex yesterday. Me and my boyfriend went on a date, and she saw us leaving the house all dressed up, and then I got home, and a bunch of crap that had been, I guess, still in her car that I gave her was in the bottom of our trash can with a bunch of like goo in it, and like she didn't even bother bringing the trash back to the house, even though it's her in trash. Haven't talked to her in months, but she's still gonna be a petty butthole, whatever, I guess. But yeah, no, yeah, that's rough. I know, bro. I know. Choose a freaking lane. That's what I'm saying. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, you broke up with me, bro. Like, what? That's a move? Like, what? You're gonna break up with me and suddenly I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I love you so much. Wait, please take me back. Oh no. No. I mean, I got a little self-esteem, but it's not that low. Yeah. I mean, there's some space before the rock bottom there that I've built over time. I ain't gonna do that. Frick. Like, for real, Pick a lane. Okay, anyway. Here, look. I got you guys. Color mixing space. Now we can see me mix the colors for the mountains. We don't have to just sit here, listening to me talk while I do that. Also, I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to wear a shirt with freaking, like, hands. I'm just roll these up. Yeah, like, what the fuck? What do you mean you, like, listen to me when I said it wasn't about all of that and, like, you should just give up and leave me alone? Like, what do you mean you are done crying because you cried for, like, fucking forever? But gross. Icky. And then I have that nice Miku blue and some yellow. And we're gonna make a nice pretty green for mountains. Mm-hmm. Yeah, look at that. It's very pretty. Pretty, pretty green. The other reason I like mixing my own colors is because if you have just like regular machine mixed colors, they're very consistent, which is nice for some stuff, but I really think most like traditional paintings benefit from a little bit of color variation, especially if you're not doing like cartoon work or something. It's nice to have a little bit of spottiness. No, I mean, she got a girlfriend first. It's not like she literally brought her freaking girlfriend like around our house like to show off to me like what was it, like weeks after we broke up or something. It was not subtle. Like they showed up, like I think I told you guys that they showed up at our house and like left a freaking pizza in our kitchen for like 3 hours because they were fooling around. Ah, like, I don't, you can't, yeah, pick a lane. Pick a lane is the whole mood. And because pick a lane is the whole mood, I'm just trying not to deal with it. Yeah, look at that pretty green though. Yeah. And here, now that you have a comparison color, maybe you can tell that this is a little bit more blue. Or maybe not, because there's not enough. But yeah, it is a little bit more blue. And for anybody who's wondering why I'm mixing colors on a sponge, this is a really special freaking kind of sponge that holds water forever. Um, it's in a plastic tray, and this thing is called a wet palette. It's something I would have never bought myself, and technically you are supposed to buy like little protective sheets to go on the sponge, but I'm cheap. Um, and I'll just wash the sponge and have some colors be a little bit muddy, and that's okay for me. Um, but also, it just keeps your paint from drying out while you work with it longer because it's wet. So if you just kind of like are touching the paint on the top, the paint on the bottom stays. Yeah, I kind of think that that is probably not too far off the mark, but like, yeah, no, like, it was crazy the amount of times she just like threatened me over freaking nothing. Like, I get it. It's your house. I'm trying to freaking move, dude. It's expensive. I'm doing my best. Like, thank you so very much for not letting me and the 7 goddamn cats that you decided we needed so badly be homeless and on the streets where we picked them up from. But also, it still is not reason to be a butt. Like, such a fucking butt. Like, great. I am grateful. Thank you. Please stop threatening me about it. Maybe I'd be more grateful. Shit. Sorry, I'm realizing I only have one of my thumbnails. I'm gonna grab the other one just so I feel better about where I'm putting these mountains down at, and then we will actually start, because look, I have some color. And maybe I'll take a little bit of that and add some blue so that it's like, I have two colors, but also so that I have more. See, no, it's more like, after I'm hired and I work really hard for like 8 years, they fire me, and then I go, okay, I guess I'll go get a new job. And they go, what do you mean you'll go get a new job? We just wanted you to work harder. That was just a scare tactic. We actually want you to work 3 times as hard, come back for the same amount of pay. Actually, maybe less pay, depending on what you'll come back for, you know. How low is your self-esteem these days? Pain in my butt. I'm just done dealing with it. That's so true, bro. There are fucking 4 of the same pizza box for just her in our fridge right now. Like, I genuinely don't remember the last time she brought home groceries, but there are 4 of the same pizza box order that she gets like delivered to the house. Like, we live in the middle of nowhere. It is expensive to get food delivered here. It's a little insane. Like, no wonder she has money to get like a freaking VR headset, I guess, if she's gonna just pay rent here and drop all my shiz and the cats that she wanted. But also I do be paying shit for her too that she's gonna, like groceries or the freaking trash bill that she keeps sending me overdue notices on because she refuses to take my name off her freaking shit. Okay, sorry, I'm just ranting now. I'm gonna go back to painting because that's the point. I was painting, not being mad. Sorry, my bristles are very stiff. I'm trying to break them without breaking them. Actually, maybe you don't, but basically, bristles have glue in them, and you want to like wet them without like making them lose their shape necessarily. No, I'm not judging the pizzas. I'm judging four of the same pizza box in the fridge at the same time because that means that she could have finished a separate pizza and then not had four pizza boxes of the same. It's the same pizza. It's not four separate pizzas. It's the same pizza four times with different boxes. Like, which means she already had pizza in the fridge and then she ordered more pizza and spent money getting it delivered to our house. Like that, it's not about the diet. She can eat pizza if she wants. I don't give a shit about that. Like, she can eat whatever she wants because I knew she didn't eat good when we were together. I don't care. I know she eats like chicken stock and salt, but also, frick, there are four nearly empty pizza boxes just taking up space in the fridge right now, and they're all the same. And I didn't even notice they were all the same. It was my boyfriend that noticed they were all the same and was like, "Did she really get like four of the same pizza?" Uh, and yes, she did. Pain in my butt. Anyway, I'm gonna paint. I gotta stop ranting, or I'm gonna not paint because I'm gonna just keep being mad. Okay. Um, yeah, I guess they won't grow that way. Maybe she's cultivating pizza and just not cultured enough in pizza science. Yeah, that's actually what my friend said too. But also, it's crazy to still be doing legit anything to piss me off. Like, do you mean on the painting or? Okay, okay. All right. Now we're gonna just take some light green over here with this palette knife. Okay. Wipe it all in fullness. Get a nice streaky little pad. Doesn't have to be. I watch way too much Bob Ross. As long as you just get it mostly covered in here. We just want the suggestion of the color. We don't need the whole color. Just for the happy little mountains we need. Just this little green we mixed up with. If your green doesn't look quite like my green, that's alright. You're making your own mountains. Your mountains aren't my mountains. We all spell our own mountains. Well, and shoot, it looks like I've run out of my green, so my green might not be my green either. Let's just scrape out what's in here. Give it a little shush. No, actually, Bob Ross is probably a big part of the reason that I like doing painting. Uh, because I'm secretly 40. Not actually, but like. Oh yeah, I don't have a big brush on camera though. But here, hold on, I do have a big brush. Near me. You just gotta beat the devil out of it. Actually, I don't think my mic picked that up. I would beat the devil out of my mic, but also it's so nice, and I think I might hurt you guys' ears. But yeah, I do have a big brush. I can go, but it won't come up and make the noise. No, Bob Ross is the best, guys. If you ain't watched any Bob Ross, get you some Bob Ross. Like, just watch some. It's actually so cute. Like, it's so chill. There's goofy little animals. Even if you don't like painting, like it's just chill content, chill background content. And he's always got like good little stress tips about mindfulness. And he's just a good listen. Even if you're not really into painting, he's just calm to listen to. He's a World War II vet. There's a World War One. It's one of the World War vets. Sorry, I'm really, really bad at dates. I think it's World War Two. I don't remember how old Bob Ross is. Like, even a little bit. Sorry. I swear, Bob Ross, if you're not that old, I apologize. Oh, that's cool. I think if I just put a little bit of yellow over here, we'll get back to that green real fast, because it was mostly this yellow. Hi, Malcolm. Okay, so yeah, so two. So two. I'm sorry. I'm American. I'm really bad at history. I'm so sorry. I'm really bad at history, and I also have ADHD, so I'm really bad at dates, specifically. Dates and times and names are like super hard for me, because I'm a goofy goober. Don't. Malcolm! Well, we get a cat cameo, because Malcolm's naughty. Get me up here. Look at that face. I'm not doing nothing wrong, she says. Oh, I'm just here on the lights. Oh, yes. But yeah, that's the other reason you're kind of supposed to have a protective sheet, is it keeps your paint from getting this watered down. But also, again, I am cheap and I have paint. I'll just put more paint on here, really. Or I'll dry out the sponge for a little bit. We'll see. Yeah, see, that's kind of a nice green that I got. I can just fill in the spaces. Put them together later. Well, maybe I'm spreading misinformation then. I just thought that was something that people said about me. I thought that was true. But like I said, I misremember facts sometimes, so I am a human person on top of having a PhD. I do also just make normal mistakes. Maybe just misremembered that. Yeah, I don't think he was in the army. He was a Air Force pilot, I think. That sounds right. But I think he did see combat, if I remember correctly. He was like active Air Force. But yeah, not like an underground veteran. You guys, look, Snowman Mountain already kind of looks textured, and I didn't even put extra colors in there yet. I'm just letting my colors be kind of messy. The paint is doing some of the work for me because it's how nature works anyway. It's pretty. I think it's coming out good. I'm, yeah. Okay, shush. You know what? At least you're saying snow and not white canvas, so surely it looks like something is there. Okay. And then, where did I just put my yellow? I just had it. Oh, why'd I put it all the way over here? I think I was stood up when I was color mixing, right? And I'm gonna put some yellow. And I want to add just a teeny, 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 tiny bit of this red because it is very strong. Little, little, teeny, little. Oh, who's behind me? Hi, Malcolm. What? Hi. You gonna go say hi to mom? Yeah, see, look at how overpowering that red is with just that little bit. It's a very, very pigmented, strong red. And I want to use this on the mountain in the foreground, so I'm gonna add a little bit of this blue back in. Just a little. So it looks kind of rocky and ashy. Yeah, look at that kind of like rocky, ashy looking orange. It's like almost brown, but just a little more saturated. This kind of perfect, huh? Let's see if we can keep it this color to the canvas. And I'm just gonna. Oh, look at, wait, that's such a pretty color, actually. It's kind of glaring right now. Oh, it's so good. I know, but like that's how rocks look. Like red rocks, you know. That's kind of what these are supposed to be. So. Oh, and here, look, it's big brush time. Let me take your big old brush. Yeah, it's because there's not enough water. I'm sure there would be pirates here if there was more water because we are originally uh like we're one of the most recent states. I think we're like 48th or something. Um and originally we were not officially a penal colony, but just kind of somewhere where laws were lax and you could go and hide from the government. So like I'm so sure there would have been pirates here if we had enough water for that, but we don't. I mean, I'm sure there were mercenaries. There probably are still mercenaries somewhere. I don't know how to get a hold of them, but I'm sure somebody does. You seem like a very mercenary type of place. I would believe that. That's where borders stay. I don't know. It's actually kind of crazy how quiet stuff is here with everything going on. I mean, not that I'm complaining, knock on wood. Like, there's some stuff happening in like big areas and things, but like for the most part, like stuff here is generally very quiet. We don't have, you know, all the big stuff that's happening up north and all that. It's crazy that all that's happening more north than us. But yeah, no pirates. Possible. We didn't get any snow this year, like at all, that stuck, so that is definitely possible. Maybe that we boil under all those masks, I guess. Anyway, look at the painting is coming out. It really is like a kind of a mustard orange, but like mustard seeds are literally what color mustard, and they are plants. So I'm gonna take that to mean that my orange looks very natural, because it does. And I will add other colors in later so that it looks more cohesive. Because right now I am just kind of adding flats. I feel like I don't work with flats enough. So I'm trying to work with flats a little bit with this painting. Because one of my friends who is really, really good with color theory, like kind of exclusively uses flats until she's ready to, add rendering things. And that's crazy to me, but also like I realized watching her work that there are definitely some things that you get working with flats that I just don't get trying to put all my colors together at the same time. Some delineation. I just don't want to lose this line. I believe I add that same little bit of green, whatever. This is where this is going to. Yeah. Just to show that this comes down. Great, bottom. I don't know. That's okay. I think maybe if I add just a little bit of red and a little bit of yellow to this blue that I have left, it's gonna come out like a very desaturated rock color that I can put in back here. But I want that desaturated rock color to be. I don't know why I'm opening the white. ADHD moment. I'm gonna sit up here while you guys watch me color mix this. Oh shoot, have I really been painting that long already? Man, painting is so cool and also big hyperfixation. Alright, let's mix up this rock color. Yeah. See, okay. I say I am bad at color theory, and what I mean is I am bad at the theory of color theory. Paint mixing is like one of my favorite things. I really really like trying to match colors and stuff like that, and like trying to use my visuals for color theory. Um when I have to sit there and figure out like on a digital color picker how to make orange more blue and crap like that, that's when I get confused. Like I can literally on a digital medium mix physical colors and I will get better art usually. Like I will take like colors in the digital medium and like layer them in a way that imitates real color mixing as opposed to um making my own colors in the color picker because I don't know how color theory works. But it works, so. But yeah, look at that really nice, like, Sedona brown. Ew, I just said Sedona brown like a freaking hippie. I'm so sorry. People who aren't from Arizona don't even know maybe why that's a freaking ew. But Sedona is like the tourist place of Arizona. Like, even more than Jerome. Maybe people don't even know where those places are, but it's like where everybody goes to get connected with the earth and like freaking buy hippie crystals and stuff like that. My mom goes there like every year for New Year's. But it is kind of a Sedona brown. I'm so sorry. So sorry to myself. All right. Let's put that Sedona brown in. I'm just going to slightly feather it right up to that side there. And this is kind of like where that rock is sitting right now. Hi, Mocha. And I'm gonna load my brush just a little because I want to make a really nice clean. It didn't work anyway. I got my palette right. Hi guys. Hello, lovelies. Yeah. What's up? I'm just gonna turn this nothing. In this space. Back together. Oh, this is coming out so good, guys. I really like painting. I don't know. I don't do more of it just because it takes so long and because I'm not good at time management. So like when I paint, I end up. Hi, Michelle. My kitty is here to say hi. Oh, I don't think he'll let me take him up. He's being a little bit. Do you want me to pick you up? You want to say hi? You come up? You can say hi? Oh, yeah. Say hi. Oh, it's a Michelle. Hi, Michelle. Yeah, I don't know if you can sit in my lap while I'm painting, mister.
Aw, he's so pretty. Yeah. Say hi. Oh, say hi. Oh, Missile. Oh, we love you. Oh, I'm probably getting paint on you, mister. What is all over your face? You get into something? Hi. Oh, smooches for me. Aw. Hey guys, I got kitty smooches. Aw. Hi. Oh, what's the matter, Mister? Oh, he must have wanted something to happen because my roomie got up and now he got up. He's going to bother somebody available. Yeah, he did a baby. Just a 15-pound baby. 7 kilo baby. Here, where's my big long freaking charger? Because my headset says it's gonna die. Big long charger. What? Oh, buddy. Oh. I set my bottle on it, that's why. Sorry, the one who's crying is not the baby. It's just mama. Hi. Hi, Michelle. Are you coming back? What? You wanna come up? What do you want? What do you want, mister? Hi. Hi, Katie. Yeah. Oh. Okay, hold on. I have been painting for a hot minute. And oh, my cat is clearly in need. And thanks to wet palette, as long as I wash my brushes, the paint will still be here when I get back. So I think I'm gonna take like a 5-10 minute break. 5-10 minutes. I'll be back. I'm gonna go see what my kitty wants so desperately. Um, and yeah, I will see you guys in just a few. Be right back. Ow, Bubby. I get it. You need attention. Okay, okay. Oh my gosh. He's gonna murder me. Michelle. Michelle. Oh, Bubs, what do you need so bad? I'm coming. Hold on. I'm turning the camera off. Oh my gosh. Shh. What a good one. Yeah. What a goober you are. It's you. You're the goober. Okay. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go see what he wants. Oh, there he is. I see you. Look, everybody sees you. Hi. Okay, I'm gonna go see what he wants.
Okay. Hey everybody, I'm back. Ugh, my kitties just wanted attention. Imagine that. Um, but I have all this time off to paint, so surely they will get plenty of attention. And I hung out with them a little bit. And look, my paint is still wet. Crazy, crazy work. I think to me, the reason I don't like working with flats is probably it makes me feel like I've done less painting. Like with the flat colors, it sure more of the canvas is covered, but like I want something to look painted quickly, and when I do flats I have to wait like a long time for anything in particular to look really painted, you know? Like everything is going to look a little painted until the end when everything starts to look really painted. Maybe that's an ADHD thing, or maybe that's just like a human perception thing, but like I just think I just think it's really cool to notice differences like that in work styles. But also, I really wish that I wasn't so attached to having things look finished and done. Because then I might like using these flats more, and they are definitely helpful. Like, I can tell that I'm gonna have much better spaces and things than I usually do working this way. Usually, my paintings kind of get warped as I work because I don't do the flats, and then uh stuff like stretches and shrinks and things. And I can tell that that's not gonna happen as much with these, because this isn't gonna let me do that. Whereas if I just paint one thing, there's like empty canvas around for me to work into. Mm-hmm. And I think I'm gonna take a little bit of yellow, just a little, because again, the yellow and the red that I have are very strong. And that way I will get something kind of in between my two mountains to put on this, like, kind of in between section, hopefully.
My brush is blocking my color mixing, excuse me. Yeah, that looks kind of dusty and less dark, I think, hopefully. I mean, it does look less dark, but hopefully it looks kind of dusty and in between. And here, I've still got some of this darker on my brush. Maybe if I just like... Yeah. Look at that. That's such a nice color. Like a khaki green, like a camo or something almost. But like a really beige camo. That one might be my favorite color I've mixed yet. And sorry, I know we are getting lots of little freaking dull nonsense for the beginning here. But I promise once I stop painting just the background, we will have bright colors. But I want the sunshine and stuff to like really stand out. So I want this back stuff to be kind of dull. Less eye-catching. Which is why I'm doing it first, so that I can like use it as a comparison. Trying to pick up as much of this that's left as I can, but I'm running out of this color I mixed real fast here. Because it was mixed off the ends of like 2 other colors. The paint on you, Mama? No, just the floor. Sorry. I dropped my brush. Now there's paint on the floor. Okay, I fixed it. Hi, Mama. I'm sorry. You're just licking your butt. I didn't get paint on you, right? Alright, and man, my paint water is getting murky. I think I need to go and change it. Look at that. Blech. Blech. It looks like my browns. Imagine. Anyway, I'm gonna go get new paint water and come back. Turn. We would turn with clean water in the freaking black cup. Excuse me while I do something very respectable. 100% do not smoke off camera. That would be crazy. Okay, I can't believe anyone would even insinuate that. I would not. This is a family channel. Mostly, except for that. Friendly to all kinds of families, not necessarily to all of the family. You know, little ones can still go home. But also, I've been standing and feeding too often at my back and my demi are bothering me. All right. I'm all out of colors. I gotta mix new colors. I also gotta pick on something new to work on because I'm doing flats. I'm not doing big bright nonsense yet. Okay. I want to do the foreground or the sky. See, maybe I'll have to flip a coin because I want to do this down here because I think it's gonna be less like obtrusive, like less contrasting colors, and I think it's gonna be more technical effort. But then I also want to do this up here because I'm worried about how the colors are gonna look. But also I might just have to flip a coin. Radius, you want to be my coin? Are you there? Is someone else there that wants to be my coin also? I don't mean to be singling out Radius if other people are here and want to interact. Heads I work on the sky, tails I work on the ground. Well, that's not true, but I appreciate the sentiment. You can be my coin. Heads I work on the sky, tails I work on the ground. Do it. Okay. Ground it is. Let's mix up some more mustardy yellows. Except this time they're gonna be even yellower. Because ground and sand and sun. Mustard yellow, the yellow edition. And honestly, I might even want a little bit. Oh, you know what? Instead of mixing white in there directly, since this is my highlight color, smart brain moment, what if I take this and I mix a little bit of this into the yellow? Bam, bam, bam. Color theory. See, I can do paint mixing. I know how paint mixing works. But extrapolating that into freaking yeah. And then if I just mix in some of this background color that's already on my palette, it's gonna desaturate it and get it towards this ground. That's why I'm not washing my palette, by the way. I know some people are looking at my colors, picking themselves up off the sponge and going, "You're mixing like old colors with your new colors," and I'm doing that on purpose for the record. Um, and that is so that while I am mixing, I can do things like put big bright yellows on here, and they're still gonna sort of come together with my older colors. Um, because otherwise, there isn't really a way for me, a person not good at color theory, theoretically, to make sure that everything kind of stays the same. Like, I'm sure there is some theory, something that's like, hey, if you just like put so much blue in all of your colors that are supposed to be reds and like this much yellow in the blue and this is what you like, I'm sure there is some very very procedural way to figure that out. I don't know what it is, and I would much rather just mix the colors until they look right. Ooh, look at that. Oh, it looks kind of green on my camera. That's funny. I mean, it probably is a little bit green, but it's gonna look more yellow on the canvas. See? I think maybe my lighting changed a little bit. Hi, Mocha. You wanna come sit with me? Hi. Nope, you're just gonna whine and walk away. Ah, classic heat cat. Classic, I need to get her spayed so bad. I do my best. Okay. Guys, you guys get to see my big freaking new thing. Um, my tool that I bought just for this painting. Because I'm about to do the big old ground. Wacha! Look at this. Giant palette knife. I could murder somebody with this. If it was sharper. It's not that sharp because it's a palette knife. Eh, it's pretty thin and strong. Maybe if I got a really good whack, you know? But wouldn't like chop somebody's head off or anything. Might still murder them though. Hey, I have a cat on my lights again.
Yeah, I thought that too when I picked it up. Like, it looks like a goofy little movie murder weapon. Hey. Guess who it is? It's Malcolm again. Oh, Malcolm, say hi. Yeah, you said hi earlier. You say hi again. Hi. I do nothing wrong. What you talk about? I just sit on the lights. But yeah, I figure with this, like I can just scrape like a big old area across the bottom here. But also, I'm realizing as I pick this up, I definitely need to mix more yellow than this. So, yellow goes back in. A lot more yellow. I'm sorry, yellow. I really hope I don't end up needing to buy more of this yellow for this painting, but it kind of looks like I might. Ooh. This yellow was money. It's so pretty though. It is cadmium free, so it doesn't smell like crapola, and it's also just like really, really nice. And just to be kind of efficient with my paint, I think I'm gonna just like use my little palette knife to paint my big palette knife. So I have one big clean swipe. Oh, gonna pretend I don't see that cat hair because I don't. What cat hair? Big, big swipe tone. Oh, hi Malcolm. Look at that. I painted like all of that space already. Not crazy. Big freaking palette knife. Get you a big freaking palette knife. Come on. I can't help you. I'm sorry. I ain't got the equipment and neither do any of the puppies, thankfully, because I do not need my hands. Sorry, my whining mama is in here still. Or again, or sorry. But Alright, and you guys might not see the bottom of this big ol' swipe, but you'll see the top. It's like, I think maybe just the bottom of my canvas is cut off. Because, yeah, there's not really anything going on down there except sand. It's supposed to just kind of be uninteresting down at the bottom of the painting. Border, foreground. I was thinking I'll probably just put my signature there and have that be mostly just like dull color to lead your eye elsewhere, you know. Purposeful empty space, basically, but with color. Oh, sorry, you're not watching me paint my freaking palette knife like a piece of cake. There. Scoot my freaking chair back a little bit more. If I can. There we go. And yeah, look at that. Honey, don't touch them. Maybe they want us to touch the paint. I think it's. No, no, don't touch the paint. Hopefully that means it's a pretty color. I think it's kind of a nice dull yellow. It really doesn't even look that dull compared to my other colors, because I think I'm doing color mixing right so far. Yeah, murder weapon. Murder weapon. Murdered all that space on my canvas.
Hi, little puppy.
Someone wants me to throw one of these springs that I have. They're like just plastic nonsense, but they're really, really rubbery plastic nonsense. They go crazy for them. Oh, 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 Malcolm, do you want it? Dashes out of here. Okay. Yeah, this little tiny one is not the one to go to after the balloon. I don't know why I did that. I was just using it for mixing, so it was here. I got a whole bunch of palette knives, guys. I know I said the big one was for this project, which is true, but also I decided last time that I like palette knives, so I got a bunch of them to work with that are like different sizes and stuff. And the other one was I was trying to do like little feather brush stroke things. I was showing. I have a little, and everyone wants to come see the painting, huh? I thought you should see a little bit. I don't think you guys can quite see him on the camera. He's like right next to me. There after this paint stroke, if he's still. Oh, I jinxed it. I'm gonna say if he's still here right next to me. After I finish up this little bit here, I can pick him up for you guys. But he hurt. Yeah, also, I think letting colors be a little messy, especially on like more traditional pieces like landscapes or portraits, stuff like that, uh, is definitely a work smarter, not harder thing with traditional art. Because if you have like really clean mixed colors all the time, it makes it a lot easier to know what you're doing consistently, but also like you're still gonna have evidence of your medium, right? Like you're still gonna have brush strokes or airbrush holes or freaking whatever, right? So like when your colors are that clean, I think it ends up looking kind of uncanny, honestly. When you're doing additional things. I think also people who get very obsessed with clean colors like that get very into having lined objects. Um, just from what I've noticed.
Uh, and in nature, things don't actually have like outlines and stuff. So anytime you draw a defined edge or outline, you are being unrealistic just by default. And so, literally everything just gets suggested to you by light and other things. And excuse me while I get yellow paint like actually everywhere. Because I'm waiting on a text message from a person in real life and I don't want to accidentally ghost somebody. They know I'm streaming, so I think it would be fine if I did, but I'm just trying to be polite. Fair. Anxiety be like, Okay, sorry. I got big distracted by my phone and I didn't even get a text message that I was thinking about. So, uh, let's put the phone down. I said, let's put the phone down, Patricia. But, okay, anyway. Mm, man, my stomach is just being kind of mean to me this week, guys. Which is stupid. I ate, like, decent. I mean, I didn't eat last week, and then that's probably why. But also, but it's so hard to eat when my stomach hurts all the time. Sorry. Here, this is the part of the stream where I be sad friendly. I heard it. Also, I went out on Thursday, drank the same two drinks I always drink every single week, and get a little bit tipsy. Was like having a really fucking good time and got way, 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 way too drunk. I mean, like, I was in a group of people that I know with like my drink in view of multiple people all the time. It's like a big friendly bar. There's like other old people there. Like I really I can't imagine there was legit any way or reason for somebody to have put anything in my drink for me to have gotten more drunk that way. But like also I got so smashed, guys, and then I got really sick. Like I didn't go to work sick and I go to work like always, like, even if I'm actually sick. Yeah, I think sometimes closure feels that way, especially if you just had like a breakup, like because you're not missing a whole person, you're missing like emotions that aren't there anymore. It's like nostalgia, but people nostalgia. Like you're missing a version of something that isn't there. I guess maybe that is just nostalgia, but yeah, nostalgia's kind of rough. That was one of the things that I really like. If you guys have seen Pantheon, my friend got me to watch Pantheon recently. Sorry, I'm sitting for a second. I know I should be painting, but I'm just talking. Um, Sorry, I thought maybe there was a cat on my canvas. Anyway, but if you guys have seen Pantheon, I really like what they did with like identifying emotions and stuff from outside perspectives. I thought that was really cool for them to have done so much with that. See, this is why I hate working with flats, guys, because to me it looks like I painted for like 5 minutes, but this canvas is huge, so it was actually like 3 hours. And if I'd spent 3 hours painting like just the cactus or something, at least the cactus would look pretty. But also, we're working smart. We're gonna be good. I guess maybe I should have done this part off camera, but that's not the smart part. Hmm. Okay. I think I'm gonna mix up maybe some grays. I feel like grays are next. Gray with this color palette might be a little weird. Because it's gotta be like a desaturated version of this light blue I've got. So I guess maybe I add a little bit of yellow to this light blue. But I just have the blue be more. Maybe I could bring in some actual white because I think the background color does have some actual white. But I need gray rocks. Gray rocks now. Alright, white. Ah, that was way more white than I meant because this is a can. But there are no mistakes, just happy little accidents. Maybe I needed that much white. We'll see. If not, we can always put it back in, more. No need to worry, friends. We're just gonna look it on it. Now just take my little palette knife that I was using to mix things, and we'll mix it all. Actually, Bob Ross doesn't really do much color mixing. He mostly paints out of the tube. I do not have the vast amount of colors that he has in very nice pigments. Most of my pigments are not big, pretty, nice tubes like these. Most of my pigments are little nonsense things from either the paint by numbers or I guess I have a set from Hobby Lobby from forever ago. That's pretty gray, I think. Maybe I need it to be more orange. Which means I have to burst open my red just a little. And Put a little red poop on there. And I think I'm gonna have to balance it out with some more white and blue. But then I will have plenty. Which is good, because I think there's gonna be a lot of gray rock kind of textury stuff that gets added in here. This is the first part of some actual painting a little bit, just because I want to get some of my pencil work left in the rocks and stuff in the foreground, but also we don't want to paint them right now. Man, that red is so strong. It's so hard to use like appropriately. I should just put like a little bit on the palette and like pick up a dinky little bit. That would be smart. Because, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to add a lot more white. Like, I mean, black. And then some more blue. Okay, there we go. There's some of that gray I was looking for. Mix it all up. Maybe I even need a little bit more blue. Because my blue is not nearly as strong as my red. Oh, excuse me, it farted. Did it fart on my camera? No. There we go. That's some really nice gray like I was looking for. And I think for this one, the little palette knife might even be appropriate, because we're just gonna do some little rocks and stuff. Some happy little rocks on a happy little plant. And happy little accents on a happy little plant. Just kind of block out where those came from. And then oh, and welcome. That's perhaps are gonna come in like maybe it's even appropriate to use this big round one for this. Let me wipe it off. Load it up with some gray. They don't gotta be perfect. They're freaking right. I'm gonna get bigger as we go on. So these ones in the back. Gonna add. What you think of those rocks, guys? Those look rocky. I think they look pretty rocky myself. And then I think, thank you. I think if I take some blue, the darker blue, and I add some over here, and just pull in a little bit of this gray, so we're gonna get kind of a dark, nice gray. Maybe I need to add just a little more. Or wait, hold on. Not yellow. What do I gotta add? Wait, hold on. So white. Maybe I just. I just realized how strong my yellow was. If I add yellow back to this, I'm gonna be mixing more for the gray. I think if I just add some white in here, it's still gonna be darker because of the blue, right? Hopefully. Nah, shoot. Now I do kind of look brighter. Maybe I'll cheat and get out some black or something. I do got plenty of that. Mm, I guess it's maybe not really brighter. Maybe if I add some red in. Excuse me while I make a big old mess of my color palette. Not that I really think you guys probably care. You know, that's not half bad. Like, I think it looks blue to me because I'm mixing it still. But, like, I think if I suspend my disbelief a little bit, and I pick this up and put it over by my canvas. That's not half bad. I'll use that. I probably still want to bring out some remix brown or something for the grays on my cat because I don't want them to look so blue. They still look very blue. And I'm still not making them look less blue, really. I don't want to put more red in here. If I put more red in here, whatever. I'm going to put more red in here. I lied. But I'm going to do the thing I said I was going to do last time where I put some red like over here. And then I put just like a teeny, 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 tiny little bit of the red. Okay, look how much red I'm about to do. Oop, that much red. Okay, maybe that wasn't enough red, but this red is so strong, it scares me. Its power, it frightens me. Alright, and does that look like a darker gray, or am I just mixing back to where I started? And maybe just mixing back to where I started. Frick. Yeah, I just mixed almost exactly the same freaking gray. Gosh dang it. It's a little darker, but I basically did just. So. Okay, I'm cheating. I'm getting out the black. And by cheating, I mean using my resources because I was practicing. Don't be butts. To me or yourselves. Where is my extra? Hmm. Oh, shoot. I am like way over time today. How are you guys not dead in the sleep? Well, maybe we'll get some of these rocks in here and I'll be done for today so you guys can go bed. Unless, I mean, if I'm gonna keep painting, do you guys want me to leave the stream? Even if y'all go to bed, I don't care. My numbers say you guys gotta, be a little bit more consistent besides the radius to sit here for money anyway. So I don't mind sitting and painting by myself. So if you guys, I don't know what y'all are up to. I know Radius is probably playing Marvel Rivals. Oh, am I right? This is gonna touch it, right? It just looks close. I'm pretty sure that's sarcasm, right? I'm very autistic, but that has to be sarcasm. Or are you literally writing it?
Oh, that's where my paints are. Okay. Ah, right. The fucking bullshit. Okay, what are you reviewing? Now I'm curious. I want to know. Unless I'm gonna distract you, in which case you can finish writing first. But then I will ask again, because I want to know. That's cute. Okay, okay. Wait, but I wanna know what you think of movies. That was the point. You should tell me what's in the book. I like never watch movies unless somebody tells me about them first. So, okay, well, some people don't. Uh, Unless it's spooky, I don't have the attention span to just like sit and watch a movie for funsies. I do sit and watch a bunch of spooky movies that are random nonsense nobody told me about, but okay. And now I cheat and I put black and make darker rock color. Yeah, that works. And now I do some painting because I want to paint rocks. I know. I said I was gonna do flats, but I want to paint rocks and then maybe I'll be done with the stream. We're done now. We'll see. I have been painting for like almost 3 hours, even with the breaks and stuff, so I might need like a real break. Okay. Wait. Can I ask you to tell me the review of whichever one of those four that you liked the most? Can I get the movie review of whichever one of those four was Radius's favorite?
I think I do want to mix a little bit more. Did I just put the black away like a dummy? A little bit of black, just a little. More dark. I know there is a way I could have mixed it without the black, but I don't remember how that works, so Shireen, I stink. I'm gonna use it anyway. Come at me, real color mixers. I know I said I was good at color mixing and I used a black. Cool. Okay, nice. Yeah, I haven't seen that one, but I do know people like it. I'm not usually a shoot 'em up movies kind of person, but just I don't know, shoot 'em up movies don't catch my attention span like they do for lots of other people. So it's hard to pay attention when there's not like stuff happening. Flashy stuff is cool if there's like a reason to be watching it, but also I don't get invested on just flashy stuff usually when it's TV and shooting. I don't I don't know why. I'm not like not into explosions or things or whatever. I don't really like guns, but that's just because I live in the USA. That is a really long movie. See, yeah. But anytime I have to sit down and be like, I am going to, like, that is a big part of the reason it takes me so long to get started for you guys, I think, is because I have to sit down and be like, even if it's fun, I have to sit down and be like, I have to do the same thing for like this amount of time, and it's like a not short amount of time. Uh, yeah, I just don't want to. I got time commitment issues. Is that a thing? It is now. If it's not. But also, I'm really bad at relax. Like, just in general. Uh, like, I just kind of make stuff stressful for myself. I totally forgot to tell you guys. Uh, Sorry, my auto mod held you because it thought you were being mean to a person and not a character. Uh, Not making an accurate character description of a character, you know? But yeah, that's cool. I'm just bad at sitting down to do things, even fun things, for like real periods of time. Which is why my work is so good for me because I do contracts, right? So I get to do like individual segments of work, but also yes, I'm like that. Um, but I just I'm just bad at doing it. I don't know. I don't have like a real excuse or anything. Like maybe it's a dopamine thing because I have ADHD, but just like very few times will I sit down and be like, this is a fun thing. I'm going to do this for a long time. Unless there's like other people involved. And then I can be like, okay, these other people are going to like be here. And if I need to like not do this thing, these other people can like manage the thing, or like these other people are gonna manage me and let me like take a break and then we can come back or whatever, you know, like dumb crap like that. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not good at relaxing. I think it's the big thing. But I try. You guys help. I come and sit down and do fun stuff with you guys once I get the camera on. Oof. That's such a clean looking rock line, guys. Look at that. That's a rock. What the heck? Sometimes I impress myself. I'm gonna need a slightly bigger brush to do some of these fillings. are coming out pretty though. Oh, sorry, Debs. Feel better. Feel better, Stitches. Hugs and loves. Good vibes, good vibes. Feel better. I'm not good at being comforting, but feel better. And that's okay. Like I said, I'm probably gonna paint some Rockies and be done here kinda soon. Like I said, I'm sitting down already because my old main bed does not want me to kneel and stuff anymore. So, yeah. Also, for the record, I don't know if Rudy's is still here, if we left already, but uh, I can't actually hear you guys if y'all are crying, so like, you're more than welcome to sit here and cry anyway, but I get it. If you need second or minute or hour or time, y'all are so epic though. Sorry if people's out there are less epic. I am of the opinion that everybody is doing their best, but it's hard when people's best is kind of shitty. I just want a little bit of some highlight ray to put in some little peaks here. Then I'm gonna maybe add like some texture dots and probably let you guys all go to bed because I know lots of y'all are in not daytime time zones now. Which absolutely is a little bit.
As if I was gonna put some snow on it. Almost gonna dry brush them.
And then come back in and add some texture dots, and I think we'll be just about done. Sorry, I thought there was a cat on my door. Sometimes there's a cat that climbs up my door. You'll never guess which one it is. It's definitely not the same cat that climbed on the lights twice already. Yeah, I want a smaller brush for this actually. And I want to come back in and add just a little bit. Break up. And down here in the front, we do shoot, sorry. Hold on. Okay, sorry. Apparently my text message was a call, and I am gonna be done with the rocks here soon anyway, so sorry for making you sit around for a few minutes just to watch me do a little bit of rock work and be done, but they are looking really good, huh? I want to add just like little speckly stuff on the top. Maybe the bristles on this aren't good for this. Hold on, let me get a different brush with a little bit more wide bristle. Mm, this one. And I'm just kind of getting light colors on here. And that is some nice little texture dust. That is a good job. And then come back in the way. Dark ones, just a little by the edges. Oof, texture. And that looks really nice. You guys like my rocks? I like my rocks. And just add a little bit more. especially down here with man routes. What you think of them routes? I think they're pretty good. And on that note, I think I'll go and play cards with my friend though, because that's what my real life phone call was about. Was whether or not I end up playing cards in real life or online. And it sounds like online is the way that that's happening today, but that's okay. Alright, guys. Those rocks look really good, I think. I really like them. I think I'm gonna just like stop messing with stuff for a minute. Alright. Like I said, online, so all of the people are messaging me now. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you guys so much for being the best. Oh, here, I'll come sit over by my freaking painting for you guys for the outros because I don't have face cam. Alright. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for being so cool. Appreciate the heck out of you guys. Thank you so much for lurking or engaging or texting me or whatever the heck it is you guys decided to do today because each and every one of you are little goofy numbers. I help my algorithm and that's really cool and I appreciate it. So thank you so much. Everybody go out, be really good stitches this week. I will see you next week. Look at my awesome painting. I will leave you with my awesome painting. And I appreciate you guys, really. You guys are awesome. Be good to yourselves. Be nice to you. Be nice to others. Keep being the stitches, keeping it all together. And put your gas mask on. Help yourself with your gas mask before you help anybody else with theirs. There's a reason they say it on the airplanes. And I will see you guys all in the next one. Bye bye.